had to keep the birdies away from the kitties. And I think I've found a solution. There's a little Fall Guys over there. This friggin' cat is pregnant again. Look at her belly. There's no way she's not pregnant again. That lady next door said she was gonna try to trap her so that she could get her fixed, and now she's freaking pregnant again. It is Monday, and it is Labor Day, so Aiden doesn't have school. It's so hot today. I was getting all excited over the weekend because it was a little bit cooler, and I put all my almost all the Halloween decorations up. I didn't do the outside stuff yet, but I've got to redo the front window because I did it the way I usually do it, except for the fake spider webs behind the witch that I hang in the window. And despite the fact that I put a black tablecloth and pinned it up behind everything that I decorated in the window to try and keep the cats out of it, Ragnar doesn't have any interest in trying to get in that window, but Floki found a way to get in there. And I know a big part of it is because we have that couch that I want to get rid of in front of that window. Nobody ever sits on it. It's become like the cat couch. And I just have to get the sticker from the town and pay the $20 to have them come pick it up to just get rid of it, because what he does is he gets on the back of that couch and gets up underneath, because I tacked the tablecloth all the way around to try and keep him from getting in there, but he gets in underneath because like there's little openings in between where all the tacks are. So he's already ripped that tablecloth. He's just he's like the curious one that's always getting into trouble, and Ragnar is the one that's just very mellow and doesn't care about that stuff. He doesn't care about trying to get into the windows. So I don't know what I'm going to do for Christmas, because I usually put our Christmas tree in front of that window, and I know Floki's going to try to climb that damn tree this year. Steven is like not joking me when he says every time he goes out there to mow the lawn, the people next door go out them and start watching him. So they have not been near that pool in weeks, and he went out there to mow the lawn today, and the mother's out there friggin' staring at him, and then they're all out there fighting. It's so annoying. It is Tuesday. I am exhausted because I couldn't sleep good again last night, and in about 20 minutes I gotta have that meeting with Aiden's special ed teacher. And I just want it to be over with. I hate stressing about these meetings with the teachers, because it's always like I stress about it and I shouldn't, because I get on and it lasts like 10 minutes and that's it. It never lasts very long, but I still can't help stressing about it. It's just making me more tired and stressed out. When I got up today, actually it could have happened yesterday, I don't know, but my stupid, like, the clock widget on my phone was just not there. So I'm like, what the hell happened to that? How did it randomly uninstall? So I have to find a new one, and like I downloaded 3 this morning and immediately deleted them because they're not what I want. I just like a simple clock, but I want it to I'm gonna start sneezing. I want it to like match somewhat my background and everything. They're all just like very ugly and plain. So anyway, something's making me sneeze this morning. Eden has like an hour in between classes right now because Wednesdays are such a weird schedule. I know I already mentioned that, but I'm starting to get a headache. So I'm gonna eat a cereal bar and then take some of my Goodies powder. I got this one because this one doesn't have, it says back and body pain, but it's been helping for headaches too. This one doesn't have caffeine in it, so it's not like the BC powders that I have. That I actually like those better because they have a flavor to them. They still taste awful, but it's not as bad as this. This hasn't, like, it just tastes like a crushed up pill and it's so gross. So I have to like shove it on the back of my tongue and then chug water. But they work so fast. Like, I'm gonna start swearing by these things. But I have to eat something first because I don't want to not have anything in my stomach. Tell me why the friggin' table has become their favorite spot to sleep. You boys, you're so lucky you're cute. You're lucky you're cute. You drive me insane. Floki was just up here too. So they were both sleeping on the table when I came downstairs. Like butt heads. I mean, we don't ever use this table. See, there he goes. But I was so adamant when I got kitties about not having you on anything in the kitchen. You drive me nuts. At least they don't get on the counters, right? Do you have boogies again? He keeps getting these crusty black boogers in his nose. Now I gotta go clean them out. Ragnar never gets them. I don't know what's up with you. There we go. Let's lick, right? I have nothing on my hand right now, bud. I have nothing on my hand. Loki loves to be like roughly scratched. It's so funny. Steven will sit. No, we're not jumping up on me right now. Steven will sit with him at night and just be sitting there petting him and like doing this. And he loves it. He just sits there and wants the nape of his neck tugged on. Hi, babies. Yes. Ragnar, let's not add insult to injury and be cleaning yourself on my table. Now I'm going to have to wash this tablecloth just for you guys to keep getting up on here. My life with cats now. I'm so excited because the new Nomad Cosmetics palette came. I think the last one that came out was the last one I got was the Royal Europe one. But I love that one so much. And every time I wear makeup lately, I use at least one color from there. I'm so out of breath because it is so hot today. I was just running around downstairs feeding the cats, had to go outside and get the mail, and then this came. So it is the Ghost Town USA palette. I'm gonna do a swatch video and everything on this. This is much bigger than the Royal Europe one. I think that was only 12 colors. This one has 18. I was trying to read the back of it. But anyway, it's got the coolest like holographic front. If you can see, it's like old cowboy town and then it's a ghost town. Yeah, it looks like the camera's picking it up okay. So that's super cool. It's just like a holographic inlay thing. And then this is such a pretty palette. I mean, I knew it was because I saw the pictures, but it's even more pretty in person. It's so cool. So it's a very like perfect for this time of year because we're going to be getting into fall soon, and this is like a very fall colored palette to me without having like orange and a bunch of orange tones, which I like, don't get me wrong, but this is just something nice to see other than the usual like oranges and browns and like lots of matte colors like fall palettes usually are from brands. So there's only, it looks about half and half matte and half like glittery shimmers. If these are, I haven't even dipped into these yet, but if these sparkly ones are anything like the like metallic ones in their other palette that I have, that's the only other palette I have from them. But I have a feeling I'm gonna start wanting to get every one that comes out. If they're anything like that same formula, they are amazing. They don't crease. You have to apply them with your finger to get the best effect because I have not found a brush that picks them up really well. If you use a flat brush, you usually get the best result, but you get an even more intense result if you use your fingers. But yeah, I'm excited to play with this after Aiden is done with school. I'll probably do a look with it just to play around with it, but I definitely want to do a swatch video. I moved my, you can't see it, but my tripod thing, that's not actually a tripod, it's a camera stand that just clamps onto my desk. I moved that over here because I'm going to start doing the swatch videos over here. That last ColourPop one that I did, I filmed it over here and the lighting looked really good, so I'm going to keep doing them over here, I think. The friggin' my mailing envelopes that I need finally got delivered. They're not outside. I look at the picture and it's not our house that it's delivered at. I don't know who, it might be those people over there, but they're not home right now. I need these fucking envelopes and my PetSmart box too. So I hope they friggin' bring them over here when they get home, because this is gonna be a freaking headache. I'm gonna have to wait like another week and a half for these goddamn boxes, envelopes. I don't know why this happens so often here. Like, how hard is it to check the friggin' house number? And I know if it's that house, I know we're next door neighbors, but our house numbers are totally different. They're not, like, off by a digit. Without, like, giving it away where I live and everything. They're not the same freaking... I'm so aggravated right now, because this is setting me back on friggin' work that I need to get done, that I wanted to have done by the end of today. I wanted to have all that stuff packaged up, and now who knows what time they're gonna be home and bring the stuff to me. There's always someone over there friggin' yelling at each other. Now today, because this happened, there's no cars over there, and it's at their back door, which I don't know if they're gonna go out there today or not, or even see it. I'm gonna have to send Steven over there later and be like, we got a package delivered to your back door, can you get it? Can you get it for me? Aggravating. I'm so pissed off right now. I'm like stress eating candy, and I don't want to be eating candy right now. Okay, so I heard them come home. I heard their car right after I got off filming this. And I went outside to get the other mail, and the husband was walking over with my 2 boxes. So I was like, thank you so much. I saw that it got delivered, and it wasn't at my door, so... I'm glad that there was a picture, because FedEx doesn't always give you a picture of where they left the stuff. Amazon usually always does. UPS never does. So at least I knew somewhat whose house it was at. Like, it was their back door, and I can't really see what their back door looks like. I could see a snippet of like their vinyl siding, so I figured it was their house. But I don't understand how this is probably like the 5th time since we've moved here that something has gotten delivered to them instead of here. And we've gotten their stuff a couple times too. I honestly, if you saw our 2 house numbers, I don't know how these delivery people mess them up. I know they look at numbers all day. I know people make mistakes, but it happens so often over and over again to these same 2 houses. Like, it's so weird. Anyway, I can go get my work done now, so that's what I'm gonna go do. This is a little disappointing, because this is nowhere near as big as the other jumbo toys that I've gotten her before. The extra large dog toys. Because the gummy worm was like freaking 5 feet long. I mean, it's still cute, but I don't know if she's gonna like this one as much, because it's not this giant thing. Like, the neck is really tiny, so she'll be able to just put that in her mouth. She likes the big giant ones. Whatever. It is Monday. I have not even edited last week's vlog yet. I need to get it up today. I don't think I didn't film anything on Friday, so it has no ending or anything. Maybe I'll just stick this at the end of that video, I guess, because I haven't edited it yet. I had one of those weekends where, like, I feel like I did not get enough done, but I got so much work done, because, like, I'm all caught up now to this current sale that I just had. So all the Halloween boxes are set, except the one person that ordered all 3. So I'm trying to make her extra stuff to make everything in each box different, because I don't want to give doubles. What else was I gonna say? Steven is on a job interview right now, because just like I was talking about the other day with the layoffs and everything, of course it happened on Friday. So thankfully, like, I always hate when he works through a temp agency, but luckily this job was through a temp agency. So, like, when that happened, the guy from the temp agency immediately got him more interviews. So he has 2 today. That he's on one right now that's like 30 minutes away, so like that's not thrilling that it's farther away. and then he has one at 2 o'clock today that's in our city. So, I don't know. Wish us luck. It's just like one thing. That's another reason I didn't film anything on Friday, because I was stressing out about that. So there's that. And then Aiden just had, they're already starting with the testing and stuff in school this year. So, like, he just had his reading test, and it was supposed to be his special ed teacher doing it with him, because, like, he gets the testing done one-on-one, so he can be in, like, a room with just him and the teacher doing it. Which I honestly think he'd be okay doing it with the entire class, because when he first started at this school, that was how they did it, and then they were like, no, the special needs kids need to do it separately with their special needs teacher. But, like, I'm always there with him, so if I'm not supposed to help him anyway, but I'm always there, so if he needed help with something, like, computer related, if he had an issue, I'm right there. So he goes into the room to do it with, I thought it was going to be his special ed teacher, and it's the teacher I can't stand. She didn't have the password to start the test. So it took 5-6 minutes away from, he didn't need it anyway because he's already done, and he still would technically have 15 minutes left to finish it. It's just super annoying. Anybody who, like, has kids and they do that Star 360 testing 4 times a damn year, it's so annoying. I know it's, like, to gauge how much they've improved throughout the year. That's why they do it 4 times, but it's really annoying that they do it so much per year. But anyway, he has a full day today, so he's not done till 2:30, and then I'll be able to get whatever else done I need to get done. Steven should be done by now, because it was at 11 o'clock, and it's 11:45 now. But anyway, I got this t-shirt not too long ago from, you'll notice, like, a lot of the art I have hanging in my my office is by this artist, and he has shirts at Hot Topic now, so I had to get one. This one was really cool. I forgot the name of it. Like, there's a specific name for this print that he has, but it's just a skull with butterflies and roses and mushrooms growing out of it. So, the artist is LVB Art. I think it's the same thing on Instagram and Facebook and everything. But I'm gonna go now, and the first thing I'll try and do when he's done from school is edit this so that I can get it up tomorrow. Yeah, so I'm gonna go, and I will talk to you guys the rest of this week, but I'm gonna put this at the end of this vlog so that it's like, it has some sort of an ending, because I didn't film anything on Friday.